Hey everybody, it's Nate Rivers with StrayBlogger.com. Before I start this tutorial, you can get more internet marketing tutorials and articles at my site, www.strayblogger.com. You can also download my 5 free reports. So let's get started on this. Today we're going to go over how to build backlinks to any page, post, or video. This is my exact backlinking method. It's very simple, and I rarely do anything different than this to build backlinks to every individual page or post or video that I create and put online for any one of my sites, wherever it is. So first of all, before we start the actual steps, you should understand that if you're going to put the time and effort into actually writing an article for your website, you need to spend the time to properly build backlinks to it so that it will actually get ranked and so that people will actually see it. If people aren't going to, or if your page or your article isn't going to get ranked, then you might as well not even put in the effort to write it, because it's just not doing you any good. So you should do whatever it takes to get every page on your site ranked. Now, sometimes that's not going to happen because you chose bad keywords or whatever, but if you follow these steps, more often than not, you're going to see success with this simple these simple backlinking methods. So step 1, you need to have your on-page factors correct. That's the very first step, or the backlinks won't matter. So you need to have your keyword phrase in your title, the URL, the description, and the heading tag, or just at least one heading tag somewhere through your article, preferably an H1 tag. And that's pretty basic SEO stuff. You probably already know that. The next step is, for any article where it's applicable or it would make sense, you can turn your article into a simple YouTube video, just a simple PowerPoint style video, just like this exact video. I'm following this exact format for this article and video. So you turn your article into a YouTube video. That just gives you another web property to get more traffic, another traffic avenue. It also just gives you another thing. You can get the YouTube video itself ranked in the search engines, along with the actual article on your own site. So step 3, the first actual backlinking thing that I do is I do 5 build my rank submissions. Build my rank is an article network. You write 150 page posts, and you can put one backlink to any page on the web that you want. So you obviously for each submission you put one backlink back to your actual article page that you're optimizing, you're doing this process for. And while it sounds like a lot of work, you have to write 150 words per one backlink, these are not just any backlink. It's a highly relevant in-context backlink. It's a one-way backlink that's 100% unique. It's not using spun content or anything. Build My Rank doesn't allow spun content. And it goes out to one of their thousands of high PR blogs, anywhere from a PR1 to a PR6. The PR6s are rare. Mostly you're going to be getting PR2s and 3s and 4s, and every once in a while a 5 or a 6. So that's the first step I do. Step 4, I do one unique article wizard submission. A unique article wizard is kind of the opposite idea of build my rank. You write 3 300-word posts with the same number of paragraphs, and it's the unique article wizard part is it takes those 3 articles and it spins them into hundreds of different articles, and it submits it to its massive network of article directories. So this one submission from UAW results in several hundred backlinks. And when you do these, I recommend that you set your daily submissions to 10, and if the site is less than a year old, then set it to 5, because you don't want your link velocity to be, you don't want Google to flag your link building just because it wouldn't be normal or natural for a new website to get that many backlinks. Step 5, you're going to submit your articles to the top 3 directories: EzineArticles, GoArticles, and ArticleBase. The reason you do that is not for the backlink that you're going to get from those 3 article directories specifically, but if you put a high quality, well-written article in there, the idea is that a web publisher with their own site somewhere is going to take your article and post it on their website, and they're going to keep your resource box intact, obviously. So if you do this right, and every once in a while you're going to see a surge in traffic because somebody with a site with a big audience will take your articles that you've put in there and syndicate them on their websites. So that can be huge, and that's just a good way to get completely natural high page rank backlinks, contextual backlinks from an actual, in the middle of a blog post or an article that they've gone and posted on their own site. Step 6, after you've done these things for each article, you want to wait 3 weeks to check your results and then repeat steps 2 and 3 if necessary. Now, if you're watching this video on YouTube, you can go to my site, the link below this video in the description, and I've got a template that you can look at, the exact spreadsheet template that I use to track all the articles for each of my sites. And you just write down, you just keep track of, when you posted the article, when you did the Build My Rank submissions, when you did the unique article submissions, and when you posted it to the article directories. And that way you can just gauge your results, and after 3 or 4 weeks go through and see where your rankings are at, and then build more backlinks if you have to. So some random tips. You're going to see that it gets a lot easier to rank individual pages on a site once the site itself has 30 pages or more, and that's just because Google gives precedence to authority sites. The other thing is your whole site will do better in the search engine if you add a page at least once every 2 weeks.